that's a thigh. Look at that thigh. Oh, he be all right. Roll him over, man. Put some water on him. He be all right. Oh, what you say, Cat? You want a hot dog? How you like it here, man?
Yeah, Cat, what you say? Okay, all right, girl, all right. I thought you supposed to be naked anyway. And why you out here talking?
I'm just talking to
supposed to be talking to me.
I thought she wanted a hot dog.
Nobody, she don't want no hot dog.
I'm cooking a hot dog for people to eat.
Don't you already know you my man? Do you know how this works?
I get it.
Do you understand how this works? I don't think you understand. Now, let me tell you something. Now, do you want me to flip your bun?
That don't sound good, but no.
We keep it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and sip some tea. Join the Kourtney family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Kourtney and Eddie.
I always put God
first.
What's going on, co-ed Ken folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of Kourtney and Eddie. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Kourtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship, reviews, entertainment. It's all about our famous rants. And tonight, we're going to be talking about Ready to Love.
Yep, so if you're brand new to this channel and haven't subscribed yet, I know y'all wondering what this stuff right here. We're going to tell you, hold on, just chill. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below because you don't want to ever miss an episode. Anything that we bring in some kind of funny, okay? So make sure that your notification bell is on. Make sure you subscribe, share it to your friends, comment, all that good stuff, okay? So before we get into it, I know y'all want to know what we got going on. Well, first we want to say shout out to Millennial and Mom, Kay and Cassandra from Millennial Mom YouTube channel. So, of course, whenever we go to Vegas, because we in Vegas, no, they in Vegas, we going to Vegas, when we be traveling to Vegas, you know, we always got to stop by and see. And so, of course, she always, we meet at a restaurant, and she said, hey, we're going to meet here, and she loves to give us an anniversary gift. So Sydoni is one of the actual products. Now we aren't affiliates, so this is not a paid promotion. So she gifted us with this Sydoni. So this is the women's product as well as the men's product, and she did this for our anniversary. Now Sydoni is her sister-in-law. They actually own it, her and her brother. It's a black-owned business, makeup, all that stuff, skincare. So you guys make sure that y'all check it out. I'm going to put a link to their website in the description below. So I actually am wearing some of the makeup, the powder, and some of the eyeshadow and the lip gloss and the eyelash, the mascara. And it's actually, I love it.
And I'm using some of the beard products she gave us. You know, I'm using the conditioner, the brush, and the beard balm. You know, and I use it on my beard like every morning when I wake up to go to work. Oh yeah, you know, it smooths it out. It gives it that wavy look. You know what I'm saying? So it make it all smooth and soft and cushy. So it's a good product. Yeah, a good product.
Y'all forget his boxes trying to go through the.
Cause she gave it to us while we was in Vegas, so I had to put it through in my suitcase and had to go through TSA. And you know how TSA is sometimes. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's elbow dropping and everything else. So that's why the box look kind of rough.
Mine made it though.
You put your suitcase didn't make it.
Yeah, my suitcase, that's a whole nother topic. But anyway. So thank you again, Millennial and Mom. We appreciate you guys so much. We really do. We enjoy coming to Vegas just to see y'all. That's like one of our pleasure trips.
I ain't gonna lie, I like going there to get free gifts. Every time we go there, I know we get free gifts.
He don't. Yeah, please, no, he don't. But anyway, so y'all make sure that y'all support black-owned business, you know, Sydoni, and get you some products. Try them out, check them out, and let us know what you think, okay? All right. Hey, guys, okay, so let's go ahead and just get into it. So it started out with the couples are on their way to the mansion. I won't say mini mansion, but it do look like a mansion.
It was pretty big. Yeah. It was pretty big.
And so I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
So yeah, they on their way, they having conversation, they in the car, you know, doing a whole bunch of activities and stuff like that. Wasn't much to write down.
I guess gas in Texas was real high because they was carpooling.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah.
We were trying to see what kind of cars they was
Yeah,
driving.
yeah.
So we see Lee was driving a Ranger.
Yeah,
No, what is it?
Land Cruiser, Land Rover. I'm sorry, Land Rover. But no, man. If you my competition, I ain't gonna have you in the car with me. You better
Who's
get-
her competition?
You know, they competed and stay
But
on the
it didn't
show.
seem like that. Some of them was in the car with who they.
I know, like
It didn't seem
right,
like
but
it,
still,
but
you
it
know,
could've been.
yeah.
But so anyway, as they come, they come to the house. The ladies need help with their luggage and stuff like that. And we seen in that Lee and Chris had some kind of connection that we never seen,
Yeah.
or we didn't even see it coming. So but yeah.
They must did a lot of stuff off camera then.
They did say they've been talking on the
Yeah,
phone.
because we didn't see this coming. We thought Chris had the connection with Aries. You know what I'm saying? But it's apparently Aries kind of moved on because she was with Philip most of the time.
Honey, he solidified that, locked
Yeah.
that in, rubbed them feet. That's all she needed. So anyway, so Tommy is coming into the house, and telling the ladies and the guys, welcome and all that stuff. But he let them know that one lady is going home. So we're gonna see who it is.
Because reason why one lady is going home tonight or tomorrow, the next day, is because it's 4 guys and 6 women. So the numbers are kind of off. So somebody got to go home the next day.
Yeah. So Jessica was, I think she was talking to Janelle, and so she was saying that, that she really and truly don't have a connection with Chris anymore because that's gone. Chris said the same thing, honey. They broke up and weren't even together. But she also said that, her connection is with Morier, but she's not a huge PDA person. So she's not good on public affection and all that stuff or whatever. So don't look like she's good on no affection.
Yeah, I know Chris fans say, I told y'all, Jessica, she is a mean one. Chris ain't gonna pick y'all, but still, I told y'all.
So Quinton is grilling a butt booted naked, I guess. I'm sure he has some shorts.
Yeah,
or something
shorts
like that,
on,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
shorts
I was trying to get him to play that whole role,
Man,
but y'all see that he wasn't ready for it.
No, yeah, I ain't gonna have no side boob.
So he grilling and everything, and so Kat was like, he looking good, muscles looking good, glistening and everything. So she trying to say, come on, let me try to shoot my shot and see what's going on over there. But the hound dog, honey, somewhere lurking, honey, ain't nothing but a hound. So she's somewhere lurking, and y'all know who that is, Janelle. So
Yeah.
she's somewhere looking in the bushes, honey, sniffing it. Got a track on his phone, on his body. So all that stuff. So as
she is smothering that dude, man.
yeah, as Kat coming up
Yeah.
and talking to him and stuff, then Janelle jump out the bushes.
I'm talking about stalking, man. No, first of all, I noticed the tattoo on Quinton's shoulder said the U, Miami. I don't know if he played football for Miami or what. But yeah, I noticed that on his shoulder. But yeah, man, Janelle, man, she ain't letting that dude breathe, man. She trying to make sure she stay on the show. Ain't nobody else gonna take steal Quinton from her, man. Cause golly, let the man entertain other people. It's still a process you gotta go through.
It's a show.
Yeah, but she's not allowing that, man.
Listen, now that old man Herbert gone, now she trying to make sure that Quinton don't go nowhere. Don't nobody snatch, him from up under her.
And I think that's the mistake Chris made, in my opinion. He allowed Phil to ease in with Aries now, because I don't think Lee and Chris' relationship is that solid.
It's new.
Yeah, it's new. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's kind of a little too late to get to that point.
Right.
And Philip just came in and said, you know what? Push you to the side. I'm going to take Aries
Well, it
from
seemed
you.
like Philip was doing what he needed to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Philip don't have no connection. Well, he had Kat, but but Philip was locking it in.
Right,
right. And also, I think Kat was saying some stuff to Janelle and stuff, and so she was like, "Oh, he's spoken for." And Quinn, she asked Quinn, "Are you?" He was like, "I am."
Yeah.
So I don't know, Quinn, is you scared? Like Kat said, "Honey, blink twice, honey."
That's
you
the
need
name
help.
of the episode, too.
What? Blink twice.
Yeah, you need help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So and just to be honest, like we said before off camera, I used to like Janelle. Now I know she did some stuff on social media out. I don't even know what it is because I wasn't even, trying to see for real. But I used to like Janelle, but this episode solidified that I don't care for her no more because her attitude is very nasty, very nasty.
I won't say it's nasty, but I've seen worse attitudes on the show. But sometimes she do make good points. You know what I'm saying? All her points she makes is not bad. She makes some good points sometimes. But yeah, the only problem I have with Janelle, she can be overbearing. Especially with Quinton. You know what I'm saying? And to the point that she is snapping on all the people to run them away from Quinton. And I just like pump your brakes, man, cause it makes you look almost borderline crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And the fact too that I saw that she is insecure.
Very insecure.
Yep.
Very insecure.
Because that's one reason why she's trying to lock it in with Quinn, make sure don't no other woman talk to him. But girl, you can't do that in real life, honey. You can't be doing that there because man gonna talk to whoever he wants to, regardless.
Also, I think after in this episode, you can kind of see Quinn kind of second guessing himself.
Oh, yeah.
Having a little doubts about, especially after later on in the episode, her and Kat got into it.
Now if you look at the two, now when Herbert was around and then Quinn was around, Quinn, saying little soft things and stuff like that.
But he did it jokingly though, you know what I'm saying?
Can I say what I was gonna say?
Yeah.
So he did little soft things which was not showing him insecure but a little playful, and it was fun and it was cute and it was in order. Now she's just like dogmatic about it, which goes with everybody saying she's a thug. So that goes with her personality and her attitude.
Her tone is just like...
That's when I say that she's nasty. Like, her tone is nasty and stuff like that. Yes, we seen words. I ain't saying that she going around cussing people out. She does make some good points, but sometimes she inserts herself in some that don't need to, and then she cry victim. Like, oh, why about girl? Because you inserting yourself, and when you insert yourself in with a bad attitude with it. But anyway. So let's move on. So, Quinton and Janelle are talking, and, Quinn brings up the fact that when he was younger, as far as swimming, was it his father?
Yeah, his father took him to some place to teach him how to swim, and the instructor grabbed him and threw him in the water, like sink or swim. And he was like 4 years old, but doing it that way backfired because now he been traumatized. And I get it, man. You know what I'm saying? I had a traumatic experience with water.
Yeah, we heard it.
And but I was like 13 years old, man.
And the man just told you to stand up.
Yeah, the man told me to stand up. You're gonna drown. And I think the water was like 3-4 feet high. But you panic. It was the 4th of July weekend. The park was crowded. And everybody was looking at me. Lifeguard dived in trying to save me. He looked at me and said, "Man, stand up." And I was like, help, help. And people just stopped looking at me. And ever since then, I've never been back to a water park.
And so, anyway, we done heard it a bunch of times. So, anyway.
Why are you trying to shoot my story down?
So yeah, that he told that story. I had a story to tell too, but honey, he done took up the time telling his story that y'all done heard probably about 15 times to my story that you never heard.
What story?
Anyway,
Show me
I almost drowned too.
When?
I think I was about 3 by his age, but I had on my life jacket, and I was at the YMCA, and they was teaching swim classes and stuff, and so I went under the water a little bit. And
you probably hard-headed, and you probably said, "Leave your thing on, leave your life jacket on. You don't tell me nothing what to do."
See, get it out.
You ain't my daddy. Took it off, and you swam the whole drown.
No.
Ever since then, every time somebody try to tell you something to do, you ain't my daddy. 80 years old. No, I'm not your daddy, baby. I'm your husband. I'm just trying to tell you to help you out.
So anyway, so he shared that story. So Janelle was like, okay, well, you want me to try to teach you how to swim or teach you, how to float and stuff. So he said that he was excited to spend time with her, and everything, and I guess it kind of solidified even more. So let's move on to Lee and Chris that we didn't know had a connection, child. So they said
it still don't look like a connection to me. It looks so forced. Yeah.
So of course, Lee probably trying to go and get another person, honey, because so she won't get voted off.
Yeah.
So at least people can have. Ain't nobody floating around, but nobody but Sierra, honey. She is floating, child. Just float on.
She's floating like that thing in your eye. That little float in your eye. You looking, what? Is that a floating in my eye? Be in your eyeball. like a little cell, like a little amoeba in your eye. You see in the corner of your eye sometimes. You be looking, you never had them things, they call them floaters in your eye.
So Lee and Chris, so they talking, and it seems like they was talking about as far as she got a heavy suitcase, and so he was just saying that thing was heavier than you. And she said she'll overpack, and he said the same thing too. So she shared, like, she said, her man, she will get a man. She want him to say, okay, baby, listen, we're going somewhere off somewhere, just say Jamaica or whatever, don't pack nothing. We're gonna buy everything that. He said, okay, he'll be willing to do that. That sounds good. I want to do that too. I said, she stole my idea.
What's that?
Then we just traveled to say, hey, baby, listen, I already got the plane tickets and everything. You ain't got to pack nothing. We're going to purchase everything when we get there,
I ain't doing that crap, man. That stuff be secondhand, be bootleg and knockoffs and stuff. No. Take the stuff we buy here. That's why we buy it here, and then take it over there and bring it back. Throwing money away like that. Then you be retirement age, you wonder where all your money went. You spend it on stuff you don't need.
So anyway, yeah, they talked about that. Let's see. So Morier came out to talk to the ladies. So you got Jessica, I think Janelle. You had some of the ladies sitting down at the table eating Sierra. So Sierra, girl, you're acting too like needy, thirsty, or something.
Sierra just don't want to get voted off. That's all.
I think so too, because ain't no way I would be saying, you ain't doing enough. You ain't, because if a guy wants you, he gonna make it known, honey. You ain't got to do a whole lot.
I just think she is trying. I don't think all that matters to her, to be honest with you. I think she is trying to reach to the end. And so it's a competition. So she trying to do whatever she needs to do to stay on the show.
Yeah, she solidified and made it. If you didn't think it was a competition at that moment,
right. Because I really don't think she knows she don't have no connection with nobody there. She knows that, and I just think she's just trying to make it to the end. And to me personally, if you see you getting close to the end and you don't see you have a match, go ahead self-eliminate and call it a day. You made it more than most people made it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you didn't make it to the end, but a lot of people got eliminated before you did. So go ahead.
So she was she told Morier to come sit by her. So Jessica was just saying in her confession, like, girl, listen, that's one thing I'll do. I don't share no man. So you need to try to find you one, because she locking hers down. So Sierra wanted.
Can I say something before you go far?
Yeah.
Jessica don't seem like she don't put in the work either. It's like she don't put in the initiative to try to lock her date down, or lock her man down. Maybe she just think she's just trying to just kind of play it off, or play it cool. But playing it cool on this show and in this competition do not work. You know what I'm saying? You got to put forth the effort to let this person know that you're interested in them or not.
Yep. And I don't know, she don't do PDA, and when you're some men, what I'm saying, affection goes a long way. That kind of lets a man know that a woman is attracted to him. You know what I'm saying?
True.
When you be doing that little soft flirting, stuff like that. But if you don't do, sometimes you got to get out of your comfort zone. You may not like it, but the man that you trying to pursue, he may like it. So that's something that you're gonna work on. And I think she did say that she was gonna work on that. So Sierra want to pull Morier to the side and talk to him and stuff. You want to talk about that?
Basically, all she was just saying that you're not trying to, you're not pursuing me. She said, I'm a catch. You got to pursue me. And Moria said, you know what? You got to give me something to pursue. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they not pursuing one another. So my thing is, if y'all not pursuing one another, that means it's no match. Am I right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, seems like it.
Seems like it.
What?
Am I right about that statement?
I said, baby, I'm saying you right, but I'm just talking about it seemed like as far as them, it don't seem, if they
don't force it, man, and I think, like I said, once again, when you're trying to make it to the end, a lot of these couples are trying to force things. It's not natural, just let it go.
And I hate that is the basis of the show, because it takes away from real matches and real connections, which is something I think that Ready to Love gonna have to improve on.
Yeah, but every once in a while you do see a real match, an organic match that makes to the end. But most of these matches at the end, they're forced. They're just trying to win the competition.
Yeah, and we can see that more and more as this show goes on because now it becomes, oh, I just want to make it to the end. They'll say anything, ooh, yeah, yeah, and then you know that at reunion time they didn't make it, they don't like each other, some stupid happened.
Like so, once in a while, you do see a match that kind of lasts. Look at HR and Quasi. What's his name?
That's not his name. I hope they
Swayze.
ain't watching it.
Swayze, yeah. They made it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they had a little rough start, you know, but they got back together, so.
Let's see, because I think that some people not just trying to make it to the end. I don't think Swayze cared about making it to the end. He was trying to, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he was like, shoot, I'm gone. You know, and I think the same as with HR, but it depends on the person. If they come in and was like, shoot, let me just make it to the end, honey, then I think that's when it becomes inauthentic. But, you know, when you have a person like, you know what, like Sierra, if she would have said, you know, I ain't got no connection here, honey, let me just go and self-eliminate. You ain't got to vote me off, honey. I wouldn't even have to come down to elimination.
Some of them do that, you know. I've seen like
very few, but they have done it.
Blake did that last season.
Who?
Blake.
Oh, when his match was gone, yeah. But anyway, so let's move on. Morier, let's see, Morier was sitting at the table while all the people was in there fixing their plate, getting something to eat and all that stuff. I said, why he sitting there, child, like somebody just stole his bite? And so, Jessica...
Morier said, I'm Kane.
And Jessica must say, baby, sit down, I'll fix your plate. So she ended up fixing his plate. She said, honey, she gonna fix his plate. If he want dessert, she'll fix that too.
See? Give her time, y'all. Sometimes people gotta reflect and look at themselves in the mirror and say, you know what, I need to improve on this, or I need to improve on that. And so she knows she has some shortcomings, so she's trying to improve on it.
What was the shortcoming?
She said she don't like doing PDA.
P the public signs of affection, display of affection, whatever it means. What that had to do with fixing his plate?
Well, I'm just saying.
This PDA.
I know that, but people say, oh, she hard. She don't. She's trying to soften up. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think she really. I guess I didn't think that was a problem. Now Chris probably would have loved that, honey. Fix my plate too, honey, because you know he like that submissive woman.
No.
So
we'll get to that later.
So anyway, so Sierra had a problem with that child, because you know, he fixed her plate and and they were there talking and
they like that. I'm gonna go. I ain't unpacked my stuff. My stuff still packed up right by the door. I'm about to go home.
And Janelle was like, don't go home. Now let me tell you something. Sierra is total comic relief.
Yes, she is.
And I didn't know that the guys were going to say that, but I said that during the episode because she is hilarious. She is hilarious.
And she seems like a good time.
She do, and that may be one that's stopping her from having a man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it probably is.
Do you think that's a turn off?
It could be.
You know, comic relief.
Well, it's a fine line. You got to have a balancing act. You know what I'm saying? If you do it too much, it can get tiring. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be serious sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
And then I think not saying that a comedian can't have femininity, but it has to be a level still of your softer side in there and stuff like
she
that.
has that. You know, I think she has that. I just think when a woman when a woman does it, too much, being a jokester, like to play around and joking around, it can put you in the homegirl zone. You know what I'm saying?
I guess a guy can too.
Yeah, the guy can be the same way because nobody's not gonna take you serious.
So anyway, so she over there going off and stuff like that because you should have beat her and fix his plate. So they doing game night. They ask the questions. They ask the question, and like you said, you think Sierra was drunk. Yeah. Why that little top lip go in like that?
Yeah, you saw they were fixing that drink, and I don't know what they were trying to fix.
And what she said?
She said, "Well, it needs some more of this." She poured the whole bottle in there.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
that's when they say it taste like Robitussin.
Right. And she put, I don't know, gin, vodka,
and she
put the whole bottle in there. So I said, "Oh yeah, somebody gonna get tore up from the floor up, and they wake up, they're gonna throw up." So yeah.
Yeah, Ryan. Kudos to you. So the question was, I think, have you ever had sex with the same sex or something like that or whatever?
And it did not surprise me the person that said yes. It was Sierra. That didn't surprise me.
Oh yeah. What she said was the best time of my life, but no, honey, I can't do that no more. Can't have no children, nothing like that. Can't have no.
But then again, they won't put you on child support. I think that's a good point. That's a good point.
And it was another question asked. But also, as far as
Now, the other question was, do body counts make a difference?
oh
for
yeah,
you?
yeah, yeah.
And a lot of guys say, I don't want to know their body count. Yeah, I think I do want to know the body count. I want to know how many people you've been with, so I know what kind of person you are. Cause you out there.
Well,
I'm saying if you been out, okay, if the first been with like 75 people, dang, that thing wore out. I don't know.
and you know, and then for a man, if he been with 75 people, woo, that thing wore out. Y'all know.
I don't know, man.
I mean, so it's so hypocritical. It's so hypocritical.
I know.
Because a man wants to know a woman's body count, but then a man can have a humongous
true.
body count than a woman, and they're like, ooh, I want to know that.
That's
thing
the
wore
way
out. Well, we
society
wanna know
is.
that thing wore out.
Look, from the great Kumo D, a woman with 100 guys is a zero. A guy with 100 women is a hero.
And that's a idiotic, dumb.
Hey, I'm just
It is
saying
what
that's the way society look at things. But no, man, if a man been with 100 women, yeah, a woman should think the same thing. Like, dang, you know what I'm saying?
You're nasty.
Yeah.
So, also they was saying to the question was asking Sierra, so I'm gonna ask you, I'm gonna turn it to you, the Morier. So, have you ever been in love or something like that or whatever? He said he's never been in love before. You know, he really truly don't know what that look like or what it is. It's not that. I guess he's had opportunities, but he probably ran from it.
Question to you: what is love? Let me ask you, what is love?
Love can be so many things.
That's what I'm
to
saying.
So many people.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to get at. What is love?
It can be so deep. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
So,
some people say love is when you get
what
butterflies.
is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I heard this song. Hurt me no more. Go ahead.
People say sometimes when you get butterflies in your stomach, that's love.
It is?
That was some people. I'm not saying I say that. You know,
go deeper than that.
I know, but I'm just saying
Like
some
a crush.
people love, like you just said, love means different things to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To them. So,
Yeah.
love can be, love for you might be, this man, who knows? Love for me might be, on the surface level. I don't know.
I mean, love for somebody maybe, he pay my bills, honey. I love that man, honey. He pay my bills.
To me,
He cooked my dinner. He do, and I mean, love could definitely mean different things to different people.
Right.
But he said he's never been in love before. You know what I'm
how do
saying?
you know?
Me
though?
personally, huh?
How
I guess
we
he
know?
would know because if he found love, he would not be on a dating show. He probably would stuck with the person that he with.
Well,
But he
could
also
be,
said he ran from it too.
That's what I'm about to say. Now he could be in love with somebody, but that person might not be in love with him.
Yeah.
I've seen that happen before too.
Right.
And it didn't work out.
Well, let me tell you something, child. All I know is I love you. That's it.
I love you too, baby.
So,
Sometimes
I do that. I ain't know. Hey, see,
Sometimes.
that's when you go too far. I didn't put no butt behind that. I didn't put no sometimes, honey. All I know is I love my husband, and I really truly didn't know what love was until I fell in love with him. Even though I was married before and all that stuff, but I think love, like you said, can come in different ways, but it also come in different stages and ages in your life.
That's true.
And then you can understand really and
What
truly
it
what
is.
love
That's right.
is the older and mature you get. Let me say when you get more mature, because some people older, honey, they see you flipping and flopping and moving around.
And some people mistake infatuation as love. You know what I'm saying?
Or sex as love.
But that's not the case.
Yeah. So anyway, let's see. So they talked about that. Also they talked about gender roles, and this when the conversation went.
It went left. I'm talking about hard left, man. And I knew it had to be production because they knew this was gonna grab people's attention. Okay. And with Chris, when he said that he don't think men and women, he don't agree with the way society think of men and women. He don't think men and women are equal, basically. You know what I'm saying? He don't think women are not emotional, stable enough to be in leadership roles. Your principals, your superintendents, your CEOs. Y'all can't be that in Chris' eyes.
He said, you're too emotional, child.
Yeah.
You just move with emotions. You probably get crying and you want to punish people because you're on your PMS and
be
all
time
that
of the
stuff.
month, you know what I'm saying? So, and I don't agree with that. I've seen a lot of women in leadership roles that did a pretty pretty good job. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that, yeah, that lost me. A lot of people say, "Ooh, yeah, Eddie, you ain't like Chris." I said, "No, Chris is a good dude. Don't get me wrong, but some of his ways are very, very questionable, in my opinion." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when he said that about the women and not being equal to men, yeah, that lost me.
He said, yeah, you may see a lot of men in leadership roles because women are too emotional. And I got a little pushback, and I think that was Philip like, whoa, wait, I don't agree with that. I know a lot of people have said, who really and truly was running the White House when Barack was in there, and they said Michelle was running that thing, child. So we have a
basically they say the same thing when Bill Clinton was in office. They say Hillary was running.
And then too, we have a vice president, that's in the leadership role, and one more. And she may be president. One more blink, honey, because he real close, but like one more blink.
And y'all keep saying, "Ooh, he's saying, women are too emotional to be in leadership role, right?" That's what he said. Women are too emotional to be in I can't get the word out. Leadership role. But we just had a president. His name was Trump. He was very emotional. He was in a leadership role. So I'm just saying, man. To me, that right there don't fly with me.
We can go all day debunking all of that stuff that he said, So, you have women that are, my cousin is the CEO of a famous
basketball team.
Yeah, so, I mean, like running it, okay? So,
and that's the thing, and she got picked, you know what I'm saying? Because she was a CEO with a different corporation when they picked her to go to the team, to the basketball team. So, when he said that, man, and I know a lot of women come in, they like Chris. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Chris is a good dude, but his ways, I know he's from Africa and they have certain type of ways. His ways are kind of old school. Antiquated.
But it could be his culture.
I know that's what it is.
Yeah,
I know that's exactly what it is. There's no doubt about it. But still, it doesn't change the fact that don't fly over here with some people.
Yeah, with some people. But you find a submissive woman like the woman he had before. And it'll work for them. And they probably can live a long life, happy, and it works for them. If you just find the person that works for you, if you don't stop cutting me off, child,
he'll pay y'all bills, man.
15,000 times, and then you're going to complain on the next video that I cut you off. But let me finish, okay?
He said
Calm down.
He said he'll do the Destiny Child for y'all.
Okay, so anyway,
one more thing. Even his ex-girlfriend said he don't like to be challenged. So that tells me right there he don't like a woman to push back. You know what I'm saying? He likes a woman to stay in her lane, stay in that house. I'll take care of you. You have my babies, and be quiet.
I'll pay your rent.
And it's nothing wrong with that. That's how you fly, man. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever, man. But with today's women, I know that's finished, man.
Anyway, so Jessica was just saying, she really and truly didn't agree with that. And of course, he don't need no rebuttal from Jessica, honey, because that gets up under his skin. And he said that she would be 60-some years old, lonely, with a bunch of cats. I was like, bro, do you know 60-some is not that old, honey? So you're really truly saying, because that ain't that old.
I don't see.
A long time ago, I used to think it is, but the older I get, it's not.
I don't see Jessica being alone that long. You know what I'm saying? I think she'll find somebody that will fit her.
I think he just mad. That's it.
Oh,
he's just mad. Because she was like, this ain't gonna work. But anyway, he said he don't believe a woman to pay the bills. Now, what? So Sierra said, honey, I agree with you on that. Now, the other part, I didn't agree, but I could work with you on that one.
Hey, but you can't cherry pick stuff. If you want the package, you got to take the whole package.
So it seems like that Chris wants a woman that is not on his level financially, that can be subservient under him and to him, and that she can stay at home and raise the children, and he'll pay all the bills, and he's fine with that, which some women would love to do that. You know what I'm saying? I cook your meals, I do all that stuff. You can give me allowance. And all that.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna give you an allowance.
Yeah.
And if you're a professional woman, an educated woman, you would have to dim your light for him because he's not gonna allow you to overshadow him or be on his level. So you're gonna have to kind of temp your life down so he can go ahead and be the man of the house.
Yep, and you definitely can't speak up, honey. Because when Jessica spoke up and said, I don't agree with that, then he was like, she always trying to challenge me and say something. So anyway, Janelle chimed in and was just saying, you know, well, if God send a man, a woman that is for him, you know, she'll be able to flow with him and, you know, she'll be able to hold the same weight as a man. And then that's when
Sarah.
Kat and Sierra was like, hold up, child. I ain't trying to carry no same weight as a man. Now, Kat and Janelle kind of get into it. Now, Kat's still in her feelings, I think, because when Janelle just kind of shut her down with Quinton, you know, saying she had to walk away. So she's still in her feelings for that. And she feels that Janelle is, you know,
a bully, you know what I'm saying?
She didn't use those words, did she? But she felt that, you know, her attitude when she talked, you know, she has a nasty attitude.
She said, calm your attitude down. You know, every time somebody talk to you, you want to interrupt and come with this nasty attitude. And then Kat went back and Janelle went back and Kat called her the B word. And it was like, come on. And Mario said, calm down. He was trying, you know, he said he don't like two black women to be doing that, which I totally agree with him. But some women, you can try your best to calm them down. But once they get on that level, it's hard to bring them back down.
I think also too, Janelle had a problem with Kat because Kat was coming on to Quinton, so it was residue with both of them. So to be fair, it was residue with both of them because Kat was like, okay. I mean, no, Janelle was like, okay, girl, okay, you know. So it was all that little cattiness and stuff. And then afterwards, when Kat walked up, what Sierra said. This went VH1 real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all already know what's on VH1.
Love and Hip Hop.
Basketball, Wild, Love and Hip Hop, all that fighting and fussing and stuff.
Flavor of Love. I just watched Flavor of Love.
Did you?
Yeah. What's her name? I forget her name. New York. She was on there. I couldn't stand New York.
So anyway, as you know, cause Kat had left out and stuff like that, and Janelle was like, you know, she up there in her feelings up there saying stuff like that because what? She want the man to pay the bills or something like that, whatever.
I really couldn't understand what she was saying.
But Janelle in her confession, she was like, you know, she don't understand why the women be coming for her. She don't bother nobody and stuff like that. She just don't understand. I was like, girl, stop playing the victim, honey. You insert yourself in situations, not like you over there in the corner be like,
and
no, you're talking, you're communicating, and your communication comes off really sarcastic and very smart. Even though some of the stuff that you may be saying, it may be a point to it, like Kat said. It's some depth to it, but then it's your delivery. I know you ain't sitting over there waiting till I got finished when you cut me off every chance you got this whole video. Watch the tape. Roll it back. Hurry up, you got 5 seconds.
You said all I was about to say, man. I ain't gonna say now.
Praise the Lord.
So let's move on.
So Quinn had said that he was disappointed with Janelle. You know, he was very disappointed. He said that you know, he thought that she would handle that in a more mature way.
Yeah, and you called it. You called before he said it.
Tell him what I said.
You said you don't think Quinton is gonna be able to handle Janelle.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you said that, 5 minutes later, he said what he said. You know what I'm saying? He said he thought Janelle would be more mature. I think he was embarrassed. You know, and he probably saying to himself, man, is she gonna be like this all the time? Am I gonna have to kind of calm her down? And you know, every time she run across somebody she disagrees with. So all this was playing in his mind now. And now, you know, like you said, he thought she would be more mature to handle this, man. And Janelle, like I said, you said earlier, sometimes she makes some good points. It's all about her tone. She can have a civil conversation with you. If y'all have a disagreement, you can disagree with somebody and have a nice tone, but not with her. Mm-mm. I don't know what it is. Do she feel like she's being attacked? That's why she attacked somebody else.
She's defensive.
Yeah, she defensive for what though? Mm-hmm. You don't have to. You don't have to be defensive all the time, especially when somebody's trying to have a conversation with you. And one thing I had to say about Kat, even though they were going back and forth, Kat, she kept that calm delivery, that calm tone throughout. Throughout the whole situation. So,
but yeah, I think that Janelle, I think that she, Janelle, don't be trying to choke me up, girl. I'm getting this out. I think that Janelle, she really and truly, I don't know, it's almost like she, like they said, she's a thug. It's like she is has to be.
She has a point to prove. Like she has a chip on her shoulder.
Right, like she has to be boisterous for some reason, you know.
And she don't have to be. She's a nice looking woman, and her personality don't fit her looks, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I thought she would be more mature, you know what I'm saying, more sophisticated, you know, but sometimes she can get in the gutter.
When I said that I don't think that Quinton can handle her, I mean that I think that she's a lot for Quinton. Now remember that she's older and Quinton's younger, and sometimes I think that Quinton just kind of bows down to her a little bit and kind of allow her to have. I hadn't seen him stand up and put his foot down. And another thing too, he probably, this is the first time he's seen her like this, because the other two times she was in the lounge.
That's a good point.
And he probably never seen her like this with other people. Now they probably haven't had conversations, you know, and stuff.
But I think Quinton is more, he's kind of soft spoken too. He's not as boastful and he's not as brash, you know what I'm saying? He might say some sly stuff, but he's not like, oh, look at me, yada, yada, yada. But Janelle, she's loud. She can get loud. And, you know, and something like that can embarrass a guy easily.
So Sierra was talking to Morier because, you know, on the next scene, because, you know, of course she said he never experienced love before. And so she was like, you know, well, maybe I need to pretty much show you some grace, you know, because I didn't know that, you know, you don't know what love is, you know, so, you know, I'm going to show you some grace and everything. So in his confession, he was like, you know, it may be too late for them because now they trying to, you know, get this together and at the last minute.
Yeah.
Morier came into Jessica room he gave her some soap or something like that.
Yeah, she was trying to do some yoga or something. And she needed some, I guess she used some kind of special soap, and he went and got the soap for her. And it's like he was trying to hold a conversation with her, but she wasn't really into it like that.
She said she was tired, but it just screamed awkwardness to me.
Yeah, and you know, and like I told her, I think she has an old soul. You know what I'm saying? And you know, but Mari likes her. He feels like, you know, there gonna be something special between him and her. So we'll see.
Philip came into the to rub the feet of Aries, honey. She loved her feet rubbed. She said, honey, if the man didn't rub her feet, she already knew it was a sign that you was not the one.
Aries, you pregnant? You're not pregnant with like your feet rubbed.
That's because they swole.
That's what it is. Mm-hmm. I thought it because they was fat.
No, fat. No. Because most of the time pregnant women feet are swole.
Yeah, that's why they be waddling when they pregnant. Waddle.
You should know. So anyway, so she was just saying that, you know, she liked the man to rub her feet and everything, and so because you gonna get off these pregnant women, they carrying your baby, a man's baby.
They ain't carrying my baby,
not yours.
Don't put that in the atmosphere.
No, ain't no.
Like, I got your baby. That would be in my DMs for that.
So anyway. So she was just saying that, and, you know, I think that now, if anybody is sincere in a relationship, I think it's them. I don't think they care nothing about trying to get to the end. They really and truly just trying to get.
I think they can leave the show right now and they be good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So, I like their connection together. And
to me, they do have a strong, you know, connection. But I just don't, what happened between Aries and Chris, though? It's like, what happened?
Yeah, we don't even see.
He was crying in front of her and everything, man. What happened?
You like my mama?
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure what happened.
Yeah, that's one. Now we saw Chris and Jessica like, we're not gonna, you know, proceed, but we don't see, you know. But he did say at the end, you know, Aries and
you can see Aries and Philip. Yeah.
So maybe he just backed off because he saw that, you know, if their connection is much stronger.
But yeah, I get that. But man, that's why a lot of people got on me in the comments. You know, he cried. That's why you don't open yourself up to a woman on the first date, cause you never know how long you're gonna last. Now he cried in front of this woman, and the woman, oh, tell the woman, you know, she reminds him of his mom and everything. And now she's with another dude. Now they probably in bed. She probably in bed with Phil. Yeah, that joker cried in front.
Now somebody said he was crying because his mama passed, but I thought he was crying because she reminded him.
That's what I thought it was
Yeah.
too. And he cried because he thought I reminded his mama and stuff. I don't need that. I'm gonna be your wife, not your mama. And, she can be telling Philip why they lay in the bed together. That's why you don't cry on the first date.
Just a second. So I feel that Philip is a grown man to Aries. Like, I think Chris, he would have had to grow up some more to be with Aries, because I think that she's looking for a grown man.
Plus,
a
Aries
grown
has
man.
2 kids, right?
Yeah.
She has 2 kids, and I know Philip has 1 child, and Chris has 1 child.
Yeah.
But I just think Chris still, like I said, has some growing to do.
To be
good
with,
dude now.
to
Good
be
dude.
with Aries.
Yeah.
Now, Kat and Chris are, taking a walk and they talking and stuff like that. And it seems as though, they connected once again too late. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want to connect at the end.
I think Kat just said that to stay on the show. You know what I'm saying? All the stuff she knows. She wanted Chris to hear.
Listen, because she was like, Quinn looking good. I ain't trying to go. Okay, Quinn. Ooh, Chris, he looking good, honey.
Yeah, I just think she just saying all that to stay on the show. You know what I'm saying? But
so as they sit and talk, of course they have, similar cultures and stuff like that.
I don't even buy that. I just think she just said that kind of butter him up.
I thought she did say that earlier that in the show that she would. I forgot whatever culture she had.
Yeah, but I don't think she's that close to a culture like Chris is to his.
So he was just saying, as far as their culture, they don't believe in life insurance, that as far as, when somebody passed away, like his mom passed away, the family paid for everything, and the family actually flew them, I think, to Africa or somewhere for the
To me, that's different, though, man, because life insurance is not just for burial, it's to make sure your family's taken care of.
I know that's right, Joe.
Because, they can give you money and stuff to fly you to Africa and bury you in the ground, but what about paying the bills and the house payments and stuff,
Yeah, we need to make sure we up ours, Jack, because God forbid it. But
I'm putting that on camera, man. Shoot, man. If I come up missing
and you ain't.
And you be rich and stuff,
you ain't.
people gonna be looking at you side.
I have on a mink coat.
Yes.
Looking doing the show by myself. He going on to be with the Lord.
Yeah.
That's with that stack of money. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. So anyway, so Lee is teaching a class. She got her class out there, got her little booty cheeks and stuff showing and all that stuff. So Lee said, listen, I'm finna give y'all what you've been looking for. So, she doing a workout.
Man, I saw Chris on there. You can do money. I'm trying to flex. Man, don't be trying to flex on the side, man. He trying to be slick with it, man.
What are you doing?
Trying to flex, him and Quinton didn't have no shirt on. He was flexing.
Oh, okay, yeah, when they was sitting there.
Yeah.
They looked like they already worked out, like they was tired already.
Yeah, I'll be like, Maury, had my shirt on with the towel.
When
Maury, you already what you brought. You already.
Look, when the man was out there exercising, the women was like, look at him up there. And they said, look at Maury. He was up there doing them jumping ropes. And he said that he keep his body and stuff up. He said, may not look like it. Remember, he was into wellness and stuff.
He did,
but he was
I have to make it a big white long towel hang out of his pocket. Yeah. Brother be sweating. Brother be sweating.
So anyway, so she teaching the class, and Janelle, I don't even want to take this class. I don't even want to do it.
That scene when she was in her feelings in that class told me a lot about Janelle. And like you said, she's insecure. She saw Lee up there with them tight clothes on, her body like that, and and she felt insecure. And she saw Quinton enjoying himself in that class. You know what I'm saying? So that made things even worse for Janelle.
And then Lee was up there teaching. I was like, girl, you ain't tired, child. I watched a few seconds and I was tired.
You don't think you can keep up?
I can keep up. But it didn't look like she broke a sweat. So I'm like, and Janelle up there in the back, whew, her and Sierra like, y'all go ahead.
You know what?
Y'all got it.
I wonder if anybody around here got a step class I'd like to try. I would. Don't let this body fool you. I'll probably surprise you.
because you so competitive, you'll be sitting up there dehydrated by the pass. I
Yeah.
still be up there.
Call 911, y'all. I'm gonna make it to the end, bro.
You know, I've done Zumba classes. I've done a whole bunch of different cardio
That's
classes.
a while back though, them years ago.
Oh,
I'm
I
talking right now.
still get on that Peloton and keep my cardio up. So yeah, you sitting up there on the Peloton, on the Peloton, trying to be.
What you talking about? I'll get my work in, man.
Child,
I'll
please.
get my work in.
And let's move on. So Lee was so yeah, she was teaching class. Janelle was back in the back, kind of all swole up and mad and everything. So Quinn was just saying that, you know, he likes the fact that, you know, Lee is, you know, in her own element. He said that's attractive to him, you know.
Janelle.
Yeah. But Lee also was saying, she was like, I don't even know how Quinton and Janelle is compatible. Like, I don't even know because, honey, he don't know, because, you know.
Quinton, he likes to be in the gym.
Yeah.
That's his home, you know what I'm saying? And Janelle, she probably don't like going to the gyms, but sometimes, like she said, opposites attract.
They do. But anyway, so Tommy is talking to the group, so they all coming back to meet up, and he want to talk to the guys and let them know and see where they stand. So he want to know who they are connected to, and of course who they not connected to, and they not connected to Jessica, Lee, Aries, and Sierra. So who on the chopping block?
Sierra and Jessica.
And Jessica. Ooh, child, wait a minute. So Tommy was talking to the group, and then so he invited Morier to come up and tell, you know, two of the ladies that one of y'all is gonna leave. So you got Jessica and you got Sierra. So he was saying, Jessica, you seem like you're a great friend, you know,
Boss lady.
Yeah, but you know, the guys want to see more of your intimate side, and it seems like you're combative. I knew who said combative. Y'all already know who's Chris, honey. They took that one word that child said, because I don't think nobody else had no combativeness with her but him. Because why? He's intimidated by a real woman.
I think Chris holds grudges. I think Janelle said that too.
Oh yeah.
He holds grudges.
Yeah. He's intimidated by a woman that is of you know,
entrepreneur.
And in a leadership role such as Jessica.
Owns her own business.
So, he said that. As far as Sierra, you're a great time, but you know, it seems like your playfulness is a bit too much. Now, as we saw, we don't know who got eliminated, but
before you go to that part, I'm wondering, since both of those women are Marier's connection, is Tommy gonna let Mario, you know, cause I think he did it once before, you know, you take the two connections out one last time to see who's gonna get cut, let him go talk to each one of them one-on-one, and come back and get that decision of who leaves.
I don't think so. I think that, honey, they time on this, what is it? They ain't the ranch, wherever they at. I think the decision gonna be made. Because as we can see, Sierra don't have nobody. I don't think that Jessica is gonna go home. At first, I thought that, okay, so going to the next episode, you know, as we got to see toward the end that y'all buddy, honey, y'all friend, y'all pal Chris is going off on somebody, and I think that somebody's Jessica. I thought it was Janelle because Janelle said, "Listen, y'all sitting up here. I can't believe that y'all gonna allow somebody to call this woman combative and say that a black woman." You know what I'm saying? So I believe that it is that he going off on Jessica.
Because next week, I'm assuming it's gonna be the women time to make a decision who gets kicked off. And let's keep it real. It's only 3 spots at the end. It's 4 guys. And like I said, Chris right now has the weakest connection out of the 4 guys. You know what I'm saying? Because Philip, he got Aries locked down. You know, Quinton got Janelle locked down. And Maurier is the only one who can kind of pick and choose which one, because apparently Jessica is feeling Maurier and Sierra is feeling Maurier. You know what I'm saying?
But what about Lee? Who she got?
Lee got Chris, but to me, they start off too late. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, like you said, it looks forced, you know? And Janelle really don't feel Chris. You know Jessica, she's not feeling Chris.
Right.
So that's 2 of the 4
And,
women right
Jessica
there.
and Janelle like buddies.
Right. And I don't think Sierra's feeling Chris. So that's 3 women against Chris already.
And the fact too that this combative stuff, you know how Janelle is, she's very outspoken, so she probably we forgot about Kat too, because she ain't got nobody really.
The cat, she's trying to latch on to anybody she can latch on to.
She's trying to latch on
Yeah.
to Chris. But you know, if Janelle bring this back to the other ladies and say, hey, combative, and the ladies say, oh, he gotta go, then they all probably can vote him off, and then Jessica can tell him, because whoever he cussing out, he telling F you, F them, and F you.
And I'm just gonna say we don't know who he's saying that to.
Let me just say, I want to think it's Jessica. So
Okay,
yeah.
but okay, I said hold on for you.
Hey, do I got to hold on?
Yeah.
Your name ain't Chris.
All I'm saying is this: I'm hoping it's a guy he's saying that to. And the reason why I'm saying this is because there's no way you should be talking to a woman like that. You see what I'm saying?
But if you under him and you got to be submissive and you can't challenge him and everything about him.
So I'm gonna assume it's a guy he's saying all that to. Okay, cause there's no way
baby,
a black man should be talking to a woman like that and cussing her out like that.
I bet you it's a woman.
And that's all I'm gonna
And
say
I bet
about
you
that.
it's Jessica. It's either Jessica or Janelle, but I bet you it's Jessica.
It's a guy. It's a guy. It's a guy.
Oh,
It's a
now
guy.
you want to give him that much
It's a
credit.
guy.
It's a
And
woman.
maybe he cussing Tommy out. So, I don't know, man.
We would never seen that part.
I'm just saying, he cannot be cussing and talking to a woman like
He
that.
is.
He can't be. It's no way.
Now, if I'm wrong, then I say, "Oh, I was wrong, child." But I believe that Chris he got little boy syndrome. So yeah, he's definitely cussing out a woman. Because why? Because a woman wouldn't dare talk to him like that or say those things, whatever he cussing him out about,
no.
and he feels that a woman is beneath him and under him.
I hear
So,
you. And
just
all
a
that
woman.
stuff he thinks, yeah, to
Just
me,
a
it's wrong. But I'm with the people in the comments. You know what I'm saying? The people in the comments said Chris won't do nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? He's a good man. Yada 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 yada. It's no way Chris would be calling a woman out her name like that and cussing a woman out like that. It's no way he can be doing that.
Yeah.
According to the people in the comments, okay?
He is, and I
It's a guy.
guarantee
He's
you,
talking to a guy.
Jessica or Janelle.
He's talking to a guy.
Jessica first, Janelle second.
I think.
But I think if it would have been Janelle, honey, all you would see hand round throat.
No, I think it's a guy. I think it's a guy.
So, all right. But y'all let us know what y'all think. Y'all side with me, Jessica or Janelle, or do you side with my husband that child is a low percentage that he talked to another guy? Because if it was another guy,
He
he's
can't-
saying that, there's still probably been throat around
He cannot be.
throat.
I'm just going by what the people in the comments, how they describe Chris. There's no way he can be talking to a woman
Everybody
like that.
didn't
I'm not
describe
saying
him like
there's a
that.
lot of people in the comments that did though, and so I'm just saying it's
When you
no
say
way.
a lot, babe, are you meaning like a good ratio?
Yeah, like 10%.
We love to just throw out words. All right, you guys, on that note, that's all we got. As we say at the end of every video, don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
Deuces.
Hey!